is Cherry Enchantress with Pixie Dust Tarot, and I'm here with your July general message reading. We're going to shuffle the deck, whatever you choose, and then I will have some additional oracle cards to kind of help you understand what kind of month you're going to have. But definitely there is a action energy, big action energy. Okay. All right, so pile 1 is the Penelope Tarot with the Apatite. Pile 2 is the Fairytale Tarot with Flourite. And pile 3 is the Star Spinner Tarot with the Opal, pink opal. Okay. So choose your deck, but first let's take a deep breath in through your mouth. Through your nose. Close your eyes, release through your mouth. Open your eyes and let them be drawn to the pile meant for you. Let's begin. Alrighty, and here's pile 1 with the Apatites. Let's just get a good shuffle. Let's see. So what's happening for July? Whatever emphasis comes out, I'll put more attention to that. But I like to get a little bit for love, for career, work, school, life purpose, quests, travel, whatever spirit wants to let you know. Ooh, girl, you got, I'm saying girl because it's a girl on here, but you got the 9 of Cups. So this is a very content, very happy, a good month all together. I'd say if there was a warning at all, it's about overindulgence. So don't drink too much, but definitely drink plenty of water. I just feel it's good energy. Let's see what else we get. That will tell us more about the 9 of Cups. Okay. Wow, you got the Lovers. Very nice, very nice. No matter what sex you're attracted to, there is a beautiful connection here, and you're feeling really, really, good energy with this person. I like that. Oh. And the King of Daggers. So this could represent a person who is an air sign, like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could also represent somebody who is kind of guarded, but they might let down their guard. The Lovers also represents Gemini, so very, very likely that could be somebody who maybe you didn't expect them to show affection, but they're coming through with a lot of love energy here. All right, so let's see what your other cards have to say. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. All right, and next we have from the Earth Tarot, the Sacred Earth Oracle, we have Revolution. So this feeling like something major is changing, that you're not a small person, but or that you may be one person, or you may seem small in comparison to the weight of the world, but you have so much power. You can make a ripple effect. I think this represents leadership and getting other people involved in some kind of change. So this could have to do with life purpose, some kind of maybe it's even a radical out of the box thing that you plan on doing that you didn't think that you had the courage to do something like this, but you're definitely leading up a new energy, a new force. All right, let's see. And then from your secret language of light, you have alignment. So I feel that this kind of represents health-wise and spirit, but health-wise, you're going to get your body into a nice, content, peaceful energy where you're aligning your chakra points and you're connecting with spirit through meditation, maybe things like yoga and other body alignment type of things. You could even be getting some massage, chiropractic, spinal alignment, things like that, which it's ironic, or it's just, to me, it's amusing that how sometimes when you do physical acts related, it connects to a spiritual way. In other words, if you want to feel a 3D connection with someone and want to come into contact with them emotionally, more than spiritually, but you want to feel them, hug them, hold them, then it is really highly recommended to do more hugging, touching, feeling activities. That helps. The physical will help draw in this which has been in the spiritual. So you may be having trouble feeling aligned spiritually, so maybe get a physical adjustment on your spine. That's a great idea. I think I need to do that seriously. And yes, so but also don't neglect or put aside. It's so funny because here in tarot world, spirit world, we're always saying don't take our advice over the advice of doctors, and that's so true. And I think sometimes there's just a lot of people out there, not that I disagree, I really truly believe in healing ourselves spiritually and through homeopathic methods is stronger than anything. Really, it's all in our minds, right? It's the placebo effect is big, but part of that is getting the physical treatment. It can help. It can actually help spiritually and emotionally and physically too. All of that goes together. So don't neglect any part of that process. Okay. All right, and let's see what else we have. From the Soulflower, we have the Purple Poppy of Evolution. Purple Poppy helps align your physical self with your soul purpose. See? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. And your higher self. So when your foundations are rocking and your entire being is evolving, so when you feel that, feel that kind of shift or rocking energy in your world, don't look at it as something bad or dangerous or scary. It can be, but it's mostly about your evolution. The Purple Poppy helps support deep levels of integration, connection, and rest. And wherever you land, she will help you adapt and find the beauty in the process. Okay, very good. And now, what is your magical, what's this one called? Magical memories, magical moments, magical times. I knew it was one of those medieval places. The magical times. You have anticipation. Something wonderful is happening. Changes in the air. Open yourself to blessings on their way. Right. And then also you have the Explorer. So I feel like this July is going to be a great month to explore all kinds of things. See, we have the heart here. So opening your heart to somebody is going to be one of the ways that you explore. Just exploring this relationship, exploring this connection. Kind of being a revolutionary by even attempting this relationship, maybe for some. Another thing that you may be exploring is your third eye, opening up those chakra points, like aligning your chakras. But as you go to the higher chakras, your throat, your third eye, and your crown chakra, you start to really tap into more spiritual energies and higher self and spirit realms. If you haven't already been doing that, July is a great month for more of that stuff. And it's all about exploring. So it could be about astral travel too, as well as physical travel. And here's another thing where you can connect the physical world with the spiritual world. So if you want to get an alignment, a spinal alignment, then get your chiropractic alignment, but also do a spiritual alignment, a chakra alignment spiritually. Maybe even find a person who will walk you through that, or at least a guided meditation or something like that. Then when you want to explore, also explore physically. Go take a road trip or do something physical. You could even do a personal retreat that is for you, your person, and it's a spiritual thing, but you're on the road and you're actually physically going to certain destinations. So those two things can go hand in hand. Could also be just being out in nature trails and things like that. And as you walk, you're connecting with spirit. Also, you can just plain old, use it as physical exercise, jogging or bicycling or whatever you do. And then when you get home, you're at a more restful place to actually go into a deeper meditation. All of that kind of really connects nicely together. So I love that. Okay, so for the last two things we're going to do is a little bit of fairy dust. Let's see what the fairies have to say. And we have, keep going. The world at times, oh my gosh, is big and loud, but we'll make sure you're safe and sound. So you have spiritual protection here. Maybe one more from the fairies. I still need to show you my forest fae that I got from Cheryl, but didn't get that reviewed in time for this reading. Soon enough. Then you have lead the way. See, I felt like you're going to be the revolutionary person here. Take the reins today. Others will follow if you lead the way. And peace. You're on a peace mission here. Friends and family and those who care, peace is yours today to share. All right, so we're going to put one more card here for your love. You have specifically a strong love message here from the tarot, so I'll give you a little love message from the romantic fairy. And you've got, I don't know why this one's always coming out. I feel like it means something more. So it's not just a gift, but a memento is when you get a gift from someone that's so special and precious, you like put it on a shelf, you put it in a safe place, or you wear it all the time if it's a bracelet, necklace, or ring, or something like that. A memento means a moment, something to remember, a moment to remember. So a gift that symbolizes a moment, something very special. So it could be a gift, it could be some kind of memento that you're shelving away, but it also could be telling you or suggesting to you to savor the moments, because there could be a very, very special moment in July for you to enjoy. So, all right, let's get some charms and some Scrabble letters too, why don't we? Okay. All right, let's see what we got. So I guess I'll zoom back in. We have the wheel, which represents, or this is the compass, so it represents direction. Ooh, it looks just like, just like this card. So definitely travel, taking a direction and just heading that way. We have pixie dust. So this is the last of the ingredients in order to fly. You need faith, you need trust, and then finally pixie dust to get off the ground. You have Italy, and love. Oh, there's the world again with travel. You have, what's the saint here? We have Saint Teresa, who is the patron saint of... Teresa is the World Youth Day. So it's about children. You know, maybe your quest, you're going to have some kind of revolutionary thing that has to do with children quest. I feel like, you know, it could be a lot of the topic that's in the world today, that children need to be helped and protected and guided and loved, and yeah, especially treated with special, tender, loving care. All right. And by the way, speaking of children, I do at my one of my charities is Save the Children, which has to do with feeding hungry kids all over the world, including the United States and all over the world. And if you're interested in that charity, I do have places that different videos that you can hit a fundraiser to donate to that if you want to. All right, so here we have the crown that represents the divine masculine and the divine feminine emperor empress energy. We have the peace pipe, which to me represents manifesting. The Hopi Indians would smoke a pipe in order to make it rain, and it worked 100% of the time. So, you know, you can do it. You have the magic within you. You have the miracle within you. The sun is just, to me, it just talks about the weather and the joy, the excited feeling. You look, you have the marble that represents earth. The green marble represents earth twice, which to me means things very tangible and really touching and connecting with the earth. And also anything that was in a 5D plane, like a twin flame connection, could very well be coming into 3D. I've been seeing those signs a lot in different tarot readings. We have the moon, so definitely dream connections and spiritual connections. You have the camera. To me, that represents your cell phone, and so, you know, viewing each other back and forth or taking photographs, for goodness sakes. If that's a hobby that you would like to try, July is a great time for that. You know, getting outdoors, some travel, also nighttime activities with the bat here, and the spirit is always by your side. You'll see more and more of symbols and signs from them as you look around. They may be dropping feathers for you, things like that. With the cross, that's like having faith. There's your faith. And so yeah, faith and Pixie does, but maybe you might just need a little more trust. You have the key to everything, though. I mean, there's no reason to think you can't access something, because you have the key to any door, any possibility. This could also mean that you're rich or going to be very rich, or you're going to have a home, a car, and other like physical material items that you have keys to, like lock boxes, things like that. Maybe also having a nice vacation, tropical island, and falling in love. Oh my goodness. And a lot of good luck here. Wow, this is nice. Okay, so let's see if we what kind of letters we might get. All right, we have, oh, you might have a key. Well, it feels like key kind of really did stand out in the charms. And the key came out in my TikTok for this weekend. I don't see sky, but I feel sky here. We don't have any vowels, so here we go. R, ram, hard-headed. More. Oh, yep. There's your key. And more. there's more to the situation. You also have he and her, his and hers, like he and her, keys. And yeah, it could be an actual like rendezvous or something like that happening. Oh my goodness, it sounds fun, you guys. I really half expected this to be the rendezvous card, but a memento. I think this is kind of like, this is going to be very personal. You're going to keep it to yourself. You're not going to brag about it. You're going to have a special moment or time with somebody, and you're going to keep it like to yourself. All right, well, I hope you like that. I'm going to move on to pile number 2. All right, and here's pile number 2 with the Fairytale Tarot. Let's give it a good shuffle. Ooh, you got the Lovers and the Queen of Wands and the Six of Cups. Really nice. So of course with the Lovers, feeling a union, romance energy, connections, love, meeting someone, falling in love. Also been getting a lot of the twin flame finally uniting or reuniting in July. A lot of that energy, you feel that in this card too with the Six of Cups. Somebody from the past, like a past life, or somebody that you've known for a little while in this life. A reoccurring kind of love that may sometimes pass out of your life and then reappear again. Somebody coming forward this time with a gift or with something tangible to show you. Oh, and you know, the Queen of Wands is all about summer. Could be some of you who have a black cat, and that could be part of that. Your familiar is part of your energy that brings you this good fortune and this next phase in your life. And so definitely a July reading, and if not, then by the end of summer, you're going to bring this in for you. This is something that's been manifesting for a while, and it's actually coming to fruition. All right, so I'm going to zoom out and let's get some oracle cards. All right, so from the Sacred Earth Oracle, we have dependability. So this is a very, very romantic lovers type card for something, for a definition that's kind of interesting. But I feel like the energy that's coming from this card to me is that despite everything that goes on in the world or within other relationships, other connections, like let's say, for instance, you have a very difficult connection or relationship with a father or a sibling or whatever. Something about this connection with your twin or with your high-level soulmate, or this very divine energy that's coming through, is like soothing and appealing, appeases you, because it's like your anchor. It's the one place in the world that you feel like you can depend on. Now, I know twin flame relationships can be very tumultuous, but the one thing about them that can be very assuring is that then they never leave. So if you have sort of abandonment issues in your life, there's this feeling that I'll never be abandoned by my twin, myself. I will never abandon myself. Through all difficulties and fears, I will face my fears. I will face myself. I may run, but I will not abandon them. You know what I mean? So twin is your soul. It's reflecting you. And it's kind of your energy split into two. And so this person is you in some ways, you know. Well, yeah. And sometimes there are parts of you that you don't want to face, that, or maybe that you don't like so much. But in the end, the more and more you're accepting of those parts of yourself, the more you realize it is your self-love that's growing. Yeah. And their self-love is growing along with yours. And the more your individual love grows, so does your unified love. And so then you come together. So that's why I'm feeling like this is such a big union month for a lot of people out there. Especially because times are getting even more tense, and we as missionaries, we have a job to do. We have to help heal and save the planet, you know, save this world. All right, so let's see now what your secret language of light says. And you have soul mating. Yeah, this is a counterpart coming through here. I felt it in pile 1 too. It's almost unavoidable in these, it seems to me. I was about to pause so you don't have to hear the motor, but yeah, it wasn't so bad. I like to, you know, in pile 1, I didn't read the card because I felt it was so kind of straightforward, and I was reading from my soul. But I really want to emphasize that this is a new encounter or a deepening of an already existing union that's going to profoundly change the way you perceive unconditional love. There's chemistry between two people, and that doesn't mean that they're life partners. You've entered each other's life to awaken, expand, and open your heart so wide that they may never close again. It may last for a moment, a season, or a lifetime. Time is not necessary to shift the cogs of your heart and feel the absolute ecstasy of you. You know, a moment can open you to euphoria. The purpose of a soul relationship is to mirror your love and light. See, we had that there too. And melt away any hard edges or walls you've built. Whatever is mirrored will intensify. Love and peace will feel bigger, but so will fear and pain. So this reveals any old wounds that hold you away from love, so you can heal them and then embrace more love that you already recognize. Whew, see what I mean? There's just a lot of this going on. There's this, because you know what, the opposite of love is not hate, it's apathy. It's just letting things be the way they are, and you can't do that. We have to fight for change. We have to fight with love, and sometimes we have to tap in the anger too, sometimes too. So there seems to be, now you didn't get revolutionary, but you certainly are getting some good ones. Okay, let's see what your Soulflower messages. You have surrender. I feel like most feminines have really truly been doing the surrendering, and the masculines, in order for the masculines to surrender, it's like they say in their minds, there's I can't keep fighting this natural inclination to be with the one that completes me. I can't keep fighting this natural inclination to love myself fully and wholly for what I am and who I am, because I am good, you know. So the Stargazer Lily is asking you to surrender to the unconditional love that the universe is flowing towards you. Remember that love from or the love that you give to anyone, whether it's your romantic love or love of family or anybody else, is the same love that the universe is giving to you, God, or however you want to call it. But that love is overwhelming, it's amazing, it's miraculous. So let down the barriers surrounding your heart and surrender unloving thoughts about yourself to allow yourself to receive. You are always enough. Oh, are we getting closer at all to this finally loving ourselves for who we are? I hope so. All right, so now from Magical Times, we have Destiny. Oh, and the dolphins, I love them. Acknowledge your mission. See, you have a mission here. Align with your purpose. You have gifts to share with the world. All right, so you are on Team Twin Flame, and the universe is calling you, like, alert, alert, all twin flames, we must activate and we must speed up this process. It is dire. It's important. We need everybody, you know, all hands on deck. We need everybody to not be asleep anymore. Let's get on this, you know, let's get with our missions. So yeah, that's what's coming up for you in July. If you don't go full force in July, you definitely start to feel the beginnings of that energy. And then for your threads of fate, you have get creative. So your, you know, mission work could have something to do with, I just, you know, so this was kind of like the health card in pile number 1. And it could be your health card too. Your health has to do with your life path, or it could have to do with your hobbies. So let's just look at it this way. A lot of your life is going to feel kind of heavy because you feel like you have a strong responsibility. So some of your life needs to be a little bit just more pleasurable, a little lighter, a little bit more enjoyable. Places where you don't have to, places where your creativity flows out of you without much effort at all, right? Those parts of your life, it could be anything. I mean, it could be artwork and those kinds of things and little projects and creative, you know, knickknacks and little things that you put together, or it could be bigger things, or it could be simply it could be playing music, or even just listening to a music. It could be doodling while you listen to music. It could be cooking is a good one. These kinds of like side activities, hobbies that are not necessarily part of your main job or even your main mission are a release and are necessary to your health, I think. It could also be things like, I don't know, designing. You could be creative through all kinds of things, even if it's game playing, you know. So don't, you know, feel bad if you have to take some time out just to play a game, even if it's, you know, a board game or a video game or whatever. Just enjoy the creativity you feel when you're doing some kind of other expression like this. Okay, so now we're gonna get a couple of fairy dust messages. I think this is how I've been doing it. That's it, right? Yes. Okay. Let's see what the fairies have to say. Very nice. We've got travel. Good. Of all the things you can do, travel's in the cards for you. So definitely high on the list for July for you. And you have animal healing. Nice. No matter the creature, earth, sky, or sea, animals show us how true love can be. Very nice. So there is a true love message here coming out for you, and it could be related to how you connect with animals, or animals will show you the way. Aw, the animals will show you the way. Yeah, so and maybe something more having to do with dolphins, or maybe there's going to be some kind of a travel that has to do with water and seeing dolphins, maybe also. Also, I just wanted to show you that we have Lovers, which represents Gemini. We have the Queen of Wands, which represents fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And then we have all this love, but it's the kind of, okay, it's 6 of Cups, yeah. So it's beautiful, full love energy. So let's see what the romantic fairy has to say. I'm really curious to see what kind of what's coming up. Oh, see, a lasting love is coming up for you. This is your true love that's coming through, probably and possibly, most likely in July. If you're not feeling it in July, I mean, you're going to start seeing signs of this more than ever before in July. I just feel like I need another one of these. It's just, wow. It really does feel like twin flame connectings here. Oh. Marriage. Wow, some of you might be getting engaged. This is your soulmate. This is the one, you guys. This is the one. See, everybody's getting these readings that I've been watching from other tarot readers too, just been so lovey-dovey. So yeah, July, really good love connection month, you guys. And we're having another super moon mid-July, so a lot of positive energy. All right, let's see now. Let's see what your charms have to say. Let me zoom back in. All right, you got, I think this is love spell number 9, like a love potion. It could also have to do with the right kind of potion, lotion, things like that. Could be things that you make. That could be part of those hobbies. It could also be something good for your skin. It also could be a reminder to don't forget to put sunscreen on. And I also just feel like there's going to be this feeling between you and another person it's going to be like falling in love. And where did this come from? It's like, did somebody take a love spell, love potion number 9? You've got dreams that are coming through. You've got your familiar, you see your kitty cat from the queen. So the black cat energy, and you've got a baby boy here. This could represent a spirit baby talking to you. It could also be representative of your divine masculine, and his like child energy is being healed. You have, you got love. You have the number 28 and 26. So I'm feeling like maybe a month from now, some really exciting stuff. You also have St. George coming through, and St. George is the patron saint of soldiers and agriculture and farmers. And it's all about brave and honor and, making those moves. You have the fish, which means, this flow and finances doing really well, and honor and recognition. You have color. That could be what you do as a hobby too, some color things, something having to do with color. Maybe you're going to color your hair or something like that. Then you have the passport. So if you don't have a passport, if you need to get it renewed, definitely do that pretty soon. It's not like you're going to get it in time for traveling in July, but I feel like you may definitely need it. So let's just say you meet somebody who's from another country this month or in July. You're going to want to run out and get a passport as soon as possible, so that time that comes where you get to travel to them, or they get to travel to you, you won't have anything getting in the way, right? And now, better than later. Right now, Mercury's not in retrograde, so those kinds of activities are run a little smoother, like the processing, the bureaucracy and things like that, running a little bit smoother right now for that. The angels are always with you and guiding you for every step that you take, every move you make. And you also have scissors, could represent crafts and creativity and projects, and also like cutting out things that don't work, or also, you know, yeah, cutting your hair, even trimming your hair and coloring it a special color, pink or something like that. Anyway, let's see what your letters might say. I got a lot of letters this time. So, cutie, facts, fall leaf, was, girl, miss. Oh, somebody's gonna be a Mrs. A Mrs. The Gulf, like the Gulf of Mexico. Why did I see that? There's also Mr. and Mrs. Wow, that's so funny. In pile 1 we had he and her, and here we have Mr. and Mrs. I told you love was in the air. We also have Alf. If anybody likes space alien puppets, Alf is here. We also have GQ, so there is going to be a really good looking person in your life. He's going to look like a model. It could be your ex, but not necessarily. Oh, well, we don't have any E's, but he could play the sax. All right, well, I could play with this all day. Could be raw. There's a raw energy. Lots of fun stuff in this, and you definitely are welcome to play. I can't help it but see mural. I don't know what that means. Oh, painting, one of your hobbies. Nice. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you like that, give it a thumbs up. There's a party in the thumb after all. It's like little yeah, like streamers and confetti. And also, please subscribe if you're not a subscriber, but if you are, thank you so much and welcome back, and I'll see you at the next pile if you want to go over there. If not, thank you for joining me for pile number 2. All right, and here's pile number 3 with the pink opal. Like, is this a pearl? Is this an opal? Is this pink? Is this rose? It's pink opal. Okay. And now let's shuffle the deck to get a little message here. Okay, let's see what we get. Oh, we've got the Knight of Coins. Very nice. We've got the Lovers. So you might be same-sex connection, but if not, just take this for lovers. Let's see. Wow, okay, I have to take these. I was only going to do 3, but I'm going to do more. Okay, so we also have, the Chariot, and look, it's the kitties, the black kitty and the white kitty. When the Chariot comes out, it's definitely a quick action. This could be by the 4th of July, something very soon, something exciting. All right, so with the Knight of Coins, The Knight of Coins, he is Knight of Pentacles. This is a person who's like slow and steady wins the race. They're taking their sweet time. They want to be really sure. They want to be really ready. They have so much love, but then they're going to pick up the pace. Like something is going to shift inside them that they realize, I can't. It's too urgent, you know. It's probably these times. It's like that car out there. It's Spirit is saying, in these days we need, you know, it's like all hands on deck. Everybody hurry up. Let's get together. Let's bring peace and love into this world. We need all the love that we can get. So people are getting connected here. We have the Two of Chalices too. So, you know, it could be same sex, like I said, same as this one, but it could also just be like sisterly, brotherly love. It doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't matter how you love, where you love, who you love. You know, your love, it can change the world. And then you have the Three of Wands. So it's a new beginning. It's a bright future, looking forward, looking into the distance. I feel like, you know, this little fairy is like guiding the charioteer, guiding the chariot man. And yeah, the chariot has the control. That's the thing. It's like, this is a great card because it's like this person has the power in their hands. They're not being run by any other person except themselves. They are in complete control. They are the captain of their ship. But they're not so in their ego that they think they're doing it all on their own. They do have faith and trust in higher energy, higher forces, and so they listen to the call of this higher energy, and that's how they're able to steer and guide themselves in the right direction. So yeah, oh my gosh, and like there's these stars here, and then the stars are on the edge there. It's like the stars have, feels like the pixie dust. This is the pixie dust. Oh yeah, and it makes me think of in Peter Pan, you know, the whole ship is sailing because of the pixie dust. So it's just like, it feels like a festival of love, a love fest here. Like girls and girls and boys and boys and boys and girls, and it doesn't matter. Love is love is love is love, right? It's just a beautiful love energy here. And that's the way to conquer the evil of the world, is through love. And so it's time to get out of this kind of languid energy. Yeah, it's good. It's good to have security. It's good to have sense. It's good to be logical. It's good to have a plan. But also it's important to do things swiftly sometimes when when the world is falling apart. It's like, okay, we got to do this now. Anyway, let's zoom out and get your oracle messages. Okay, so the first one is from the Sacred Earth Oracle, and we have Fortitude. So a strong masculine energy here. It doesn't matter if you're male or female, but I do sense, oh look, and we have like a ferret. And we have the cougar and some kind of falcon or eagle, and the wolf energy, and then the heart. It's Fortitude. I'm kind of curious. I feel that, oh gosh, spirit animals strong for this masculine. Like they're usually guided by a specific spirit animal. Also with the horns, I'm feeling Cernunnos coming in, the forest god, and also sexuality and all of this energy coming from the divine masculine for somebody. So yeah, there is a strong masculine love coming through here. They could be riding on that chariot right now to get to whoever they're getting to. But I think I want to read a little bit about this guy. Let's see, because I don't know much. So okay, there, all right, this is really good. There could be certain like some weird things happen, right? You could be somebody could call you a name, somebody could ban you or shut you down or do something like that. You know, we deal with that kind of stuff. It's very, it's gut-wrenching, it's heart-wrenching when we work so hard for something and then we get knocked down for some strange petty rules that are not real rules, and sometimes. So I feel like that's something that's coming out here. It's but it's saying you can see it through. Those are minor things because you have strength, you know. The core values and lofty ideas will outlast. You've planted a seed in many people when you say something profound and wonderful and amazing, or do something, even if you get shut down, you've planted that seed before you got shut down. So that's why I feel like chariot is so necessary sometimes, to get that message out there quickly before it gets shut down. Kind of reminds me of something that's been in the media too. It's like sometimes you have to send a message out there as quick as possible because there are forces at work that want to shut it down, want to close it, want to quiet it, want to hush you, right? So it's going to happen, you know, the energies that want to hush you, but you've planted seeds, so it's good that you've done that. And keep standing firm and steady your focus for the bigger picture. Be stoic, you can get through this. So the spiritual meaning, that was the earth meaning. The spiritual meaning is that you're dearly loved, and that's an eternal truth. For in the grand cosmic scheme of things, love is the only thing that never changes. And that's what we have through this whole reading, the love, love, love message. When all around you changes, it's most surely will. Love will always be there. The fact that you are dearly loved will never change, for love is love's will. Oh, that's nice. All right. I feel like reading this whole thing. Okay. The mountain watches the comings and goings of time. Snow or fire may ravage its surface, but its center is unchanged. Ice drifts into streams that reach into oceans. Ash sinks into soil and rekindles growth. You are a mountain. The comings and goings of life may rage on the surface, but your center is strong, watchful, and enduring. Harsh words, criticisms, and doubts are like pebbles. They might be flung your way, and you may notice them, but they cannot touch your core. The mountain is anchored deep in the earth and rises beyond the clouds. Feel the sure footings of your foundation. Connect to your center that cannot be rocked, and rise to your lofty heights, and you can see forever. There you go. There was no other way of saying that more eloquently than the author. I think that was Tony Carmine Salerno anyway. So, all right, and then from our secret language of light, we have expansion. So yeah, this is one that came out on my TikTok videos, and it's the only deck that I could find that actually had expand or expansion, and I'm sure there's plenty more, but this feeling of expansion, it's like we are so much more than what we give ourselves credit for. There's so much more that we can do. And I feel there's this energy that once you've aligned with you aligned your body, aligned your chakras, aligned especially your throat chakra with your third eye and your crown. Of course, you can't do it without the base and feel safe while you're doing it all. But then you're going to really expand into this higher awareness, this higher connection with... I'm feeling really dizzy right now. Oh my gosh, with sacred geometry floating all around you. You might be connecting with... I'm hearing Melchizedek, but I think it's Metatron. There's certain angels out there that are specifically connected to sacred geometry, and these are going to be the angels that really assist and guide you through special signs and symbols along the way. So in pile 1 and 2, the the language of light card represent your health. And I think now, as far as health concerned, with expansion, it could be for very few of you out there, for like the feminines, expansion could represent, you know, having a baby and expanding that way. For most of everybody else, expansion does not mean getting bigger, like gaining weight, but expansion means your mind really being limitless and seeing that you're more than just your body, right? You're so much more than just your body. We put so much focus on appearances and, you know, will this person like me or that person like me by the way I look, and let's go to the gym and let's go get some cute clothes and la, 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 la. Let me see, whatever. All of those things are fine, you know, for surface fun and also confidence boosting and things like that. And I don't, you know, I'd be a hypocrite to say I didn't like to do it too, right? I like to dress nice and look pretty and all of that too, but there's just the real connection that we make with other people has nothing to do with our appearance. And I think we need to strive a little bit more for those kinds of connections. So expanding your mind, expanding your awareness. This too could also represent things having to do with school and education. And even if it's not actually, you know, going to a physical school, there's so much that you could research and look into to help your spiritual growth. So that could be what's going on, one of the things going on in July for you. And, you know, could very well be connected with love, this expansion of love. When you love, it's like this beautiful ripple effect. Okay, let's see what your Soulflower song has. Soulflower song. Okay, the music started, so I'm thinking song. So you have Hellebore, which is empowerment. Hellebore wants you to know how powerful you truly are and to help you tap into your innate female wisdom. You know what you need to do. It's time to honor yourself. Stop hiding and stand in your own magnificent light with your head held high, and give yourself permission to connect with your heart and lead the way. So for those of you who are female, but even if you're not, even if you're a male, tapping into the feminine inside of you is very important. Also connecting with a feminine who has this potential to expand with you is way more important than being with a feminine who is just showcase, a Barbie doll, a pretty picture, good for your ego. If you go out with them, everybody's impressed, look at that girl, you know, it's like, that's for the movie stars. But for real life, for regular people who are trying to make a change in the world, especially high-level soulmates and twin flames, there's more. There's more, and you have the power. And don't just be lazy and fall back on your good looks and things like that. Use that power. Use the power of your soul. So that's whether you're male or female. But for feminines out there, use more than just your beautiful face or your beautiful presence. Use that beautiful soul. You have that power to light up the world. You're magnificent. And this person that you're connecting with will connect with you in that way. They will love you way more than just your physical appearance. They will love your heart, body, mind, and soul, the whole works. Okay, let's see what Magical Times has to say. You have confidence, so be bold, rise up and stand tall. Feel the fire in your soul. So again, I'm feeling a lot of masculine energy in here for sure, but either way, it was such a cute TikTok that I was like, I wanted to share it with somebody, but I didn't know who exactly. I was like, I could share it on my page maybe. But it was about this like angel woman. She's standing there and she's like giving like instructions. She's like, okay, we really need some help here. All you light workers, come on, gather around. And I also need, you know, the fire breathing, the fiery women too, the ones there, you guys, your ladies are going to be connected with dragons and that, you know, work with dragons and bring that energy. And And it's like, oh, cool, you know, this sounds like a fun assignment. And then at the end of the video, she shows the fire women saying, oh, yeah, you pretty little sweet things with bringing the light, how, you know, whatever. It's like, you know, the two types of light workers, or the two types of mission, you know, to heal the world. Or criticizing each other by their styles, but there is no right or wrong way to do it. It's like we need everybody's way. You know, there's no right or wrong way to love. There's no right or wrong way to elevate and raise up the vibration of the planet. It's just, we just need to be united in doing it, and appreciate our differences as we come together to heal and do this. So good. So have confidence in yourself, and you know, be true to yourself. You know, don't do this if you just feel like you're putting on this act of being all bold and I'm the fire person. No, if it doesn't feel like yourself, then don't force it. But you also might want to try to step out of your comfort zone and try something new. All right, let's see about your threads of fate. You have, ooh, sacred sexuality. So that's what I was kind of sensing with this fortitude guy. He looked really like Sir Nunos, and he was like out in the woods connecting also with sacred sexuality, which is really huge here too. It's this feels very, you know, LGBTQ sacred sexuality, like all connections, all of you, all of the types of love is sacred, especially if, you know, of course, when it's high level love, and it's sacred either way, right? High level same sex or high level opposite sex are both high level, right? So I'm gonna see what else it can say. This, it's saying that it's definitely layered, and it's part of who we are. It can show wounds, right? It's about healing and manifesting, and yeah, if there's anything that needs tending to, or healing or releasing, it's time to do that this month. So all of this is going to be coming to the surface. Confidence, your sexuality, your power, your ability to expand past your body and mind, even like into greater, bigger places. You're stepping out of this pace of that you've been so used to, and speeding it up a bit, making very important connections. And the health is so much more than just, you know, diet and exercise. It's definitely your soul health is going to be very important. Okay, let's get some fairy messages. All right. We've got play. All right, so yeah, I was just thinking that even in the midst of, and same thing with pile 2, in the midst of all this heavy stuff, find some time to have fun, you know? So play, step outside and feel the sun, breathe the air, play and have some fun. All right, let's see what else. Okay, and we have arrows. Direction is yours to choose today. Your inner light will guide the way. So definitely, it's going there may be choices coming up in July about which direction you're going to go in, and you know, it's going to be important. It's going to be a real important step into things for you. So let's see what your romantic fairy has to say. Where are you headed? What you doing? Ooh, you are manifesting the one. Very soon, your true love will arrive. Everybody is finding love in July, it seems. And not just any old love, the true love, the important love, the love that will help heal the world. Heal yourself first and then heal the world. So hurry up and get busy healing yourself, because the world needs you. You know, it's almost like you got to do this. Ready or not, here I come, you know. All right, I think I got it. I have the self-love, I have the confidence, I have the power. I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. All right, and speaking of do this, let's do some charms. Okay. Okay, you have mostly words come out. And you have sweet, wish. The top hat makes me think of past lives, like Victorian times. You have 20, you have USA, you have, that's number 6. Ooh, the love number. You have Elsa here. No, not Elsa, Anna. Anna, she's ready to get married. And you have, what is this? This is St. Thomas Aquinas, who is the patron saint of schools and teachers. All right, so definitely, maybe you're a professor or you're teaching something, and you're helping others to expand their mind, you know, helping others to grow in their wisdom. You have a basket full of fruit. That, oh no, that's the picnic. So whenever I see that, I think of a date, a picnic with somebody. My favorite first date would be a picnic on a big lawn under the clouds, and do some scrying, you know, a little bit of cheese and crackers and apples and some wine, and then lay back and look at the clouds and decide what we see in the clouds. I don't know, I'm silly like that, but yeah. Oh, look, you got arrows again. Arrows. It's all about the direction that you're going in. And then you have the pig, which is optimistic and just like a good attitude. And the rooster, so they could be Chinese zodiac signs. The rooster is about being cocky and brave and confident and bold and, you know, like this energy. And yeah, that very masculine energy, waking up, don't sleeping past your alarm, like really getting out there, taking action, you know, and waking up the world. And then we have the Holy Grail. And I feel like this represents love in general, but I also think it represents, you know, like a mission, a quest, something that's really divinely orchestrated, and it's definitely based on this love, and love is all we need. All right, let's get some letters too. The letters have been interesting lately. Pile 1 and 2. Let's see what if we get something fun. All right, maybe that was a little bit too many, but TP. See. Oh, I think we have woman. If we have another N. Feels like we have like church. Gem. We don't have an N, but it feels like it should be woman. We also have like more, no R's. Tap. I'm trying to find a good one. Oh yeah. So pile 1 we had he and she. Pile 2 we had Mr. and Mrs. Let's see if I can find a him and her. We do have a him, but we don't have a her. Let's see. We have the woman. Almost. Okay, I think we do have that. I'm gonna count that. So I would like to trade the Z in for an N. Then we have woman and we have man. And then all three piles will make sense. But what else do we have? We have, ooh, like a patch. We have pitch. Ooh, pitch. Voice, like a voice. Somebody's singing over here. Am I spelling this right? Pitch and voice and... Oh no, I thought I saw him with a Y. Can I trade the Z in for a Y? Let's see. Are there any Y's? Oh, there's a Y right on top. Yeah, so him. Alright, so yeah. Music connections, woman and man. Hue and a hue. Color, color. Pitch, voice. So music is definitely going to be part of how you connect with this person too. And I feel a lot like in pile 2 we had the creativity, we had art, but I feel like there's a little bit of that in this one as well. But it's mostly the masculine energy that's really going to make a difference here. This shift, this confidence, this go for it energy. So go for it, masculines. You can do it. I hope you like that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust, and thumbs up on that little thumb. It has like a little confetti party, and then next to that is a subscribe button. Please hit subscribe, and if you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe, and if you're not, thank you for being here, and thank you all my members for being part of this group. I so appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and shout you out now. So we have Platinum Pixies, Guacamole, Gina, Ragi, Cheryl, Amira, and Claudia. Golden Fairies, Leo Sunchild. Twin Flamers, Mary Joy, Silver Empress, Jolene, and Louisa. Full of Faithers, Anastasia, Weird Sister, Wolfie, and Laura. Sparkles of Light, Divine Goddess, Elizabeth, Maurice, J.R. Colgan, Alaya, Jassby, Lindsay, Giggles, Luce, Charisma, Terry, Esmeralda, Gloria, Patricia, Luna, and Jessica. And then my Patreons, Melanie, Trini, Terry, and Marie. Thank you so much. Your support means the world to me and keeps this channel going. And I appreciate anybody who helps me keep this channel going, but especially with subscriptions, because there's just kind of some strange thing happening with the subscriptions, and it would really bring joy back into my heart if the subscriptions would grow. So I appreciate that if you do that, and if you share it with people and help me raise that subscription. Thank you so much, and I'll see you at the next reading. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.
Please subscribe.